Hare Krishna. Today we are meeting Nautya Das. He is a senior devotee and is trying to be an advanced devotee. However, sometimes he can't help his nature. Today he is quite upset and has called Newbie Prabhu in the kitchen. Let's see what's going on.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, did you call me?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Prabhu, were you there in yesterday 6 to 8 pot washing service, Prabhu?
Yes Prabhu.
And Prabhu, did you read the instructions here, Prabhu?
No Prabhu, no.
See, Prabhu, these instructions are here for some reason. And it is clearly said, Prabhu, here that you should put all the big pots at the bottom. Yesterday you put all the pots up there and I had to remove them and put them at the right place, Prabhu. And because of that, my service suffered, Prabhu.
I am sorry Prabhu. Sorry Prabhu, my mother is sick, so I had to rush.
Prabhu, we all are dealing with some problem or the other, Prabhu. That is why this is called Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam. But that doesn't mean that we can be negligent. This body is temporary anyway, but we are still attached to it. And because of that, we are neglecting our services. This is not good, Prabhu. Due to such attitude only, Prabhu, other people also don't follow their rules. This is very bad, Prabhu. This is not a good example. And I hope your Bhakti Vriksha facilitator is actually explaining all these things to you, Prabhu.
But Prabhu,
No, Prabhu, I am listening to lecture, Prabhu.
Prabhu, his mother is in a very serious health condition and he is struggling with finances. So, Prabhu, I think you were really hard on him.
But Prabhu, I didn't say anything wrong.
You were definitely right, Prabhu, but the way you said it.
See, Prabhu, you may be a great devotee, but I am not. I am not there yet.
Prabhu, you are in a leader's position, so...
Prabhu, you are more than welcome, Prabhu, to become the leader. You can take all my services from tomorrow, Prabhu. I am good.
I didn't mean to say that, Prabhu.
Prabhu, I don't have time for all this, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
He's so rude. Why did you not say anything, Prabhu?
they are very senior devotees. And he was right. I should be more diligent in my service.
But if the leaders are doing like this, then nobody will come here.
I understand your feelings, dear. Let's talk to our Bhakti Vriksha Mataji and let's see what she has to say. Now let's go back to our services.
Today is Friday evening. Nautya Das is soon going to have Bhakti Vriksha. His wife, aspiring Dasi, is aspiring to serve. And their daughter, Bhaktin Confused, is busy getting more confused. Let's take a peek in their house.
Haribol? Haribol?
Yes, Prabhu.
How many times I have told you that you should not keep the offerings here? But you guys are so dumb that you won't understand this even if I tell you 1,000 times. And you do this to irritate me.
Prabhu, why would I do that on purpose? I just kept the offering there because heater is on that side and the heater will keep the offering warm and Krishna will be pleased to get the warm offerings.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You think by doing this Krishna will be pleased? Don't try to be a pure devotee when you are not. You are disregarding a Vaishnava and you are trying to please Krishna. This is exactly what is Kanishta Adhikari mentality.
Ah, mean to
Mom,
say
what happened?
nothing. We were just talking about offering.
Dad was clearly shouting.
You don't pay attention to that. Did you chant your rounds?
I don't feel like. I'm going to Kirby's house to play volleyball.
But today is Bhakti Vriksha.
I don't care. I'm leaving.
Is this how you talk to me?
Okay, sorry. I'll be back after Bhakti Break.
I know, but
Where did she go?
to her friend's house.
What? At Bhakti Vriksha time?
Uh,
And I know she does this only to annoy me. And I'm also sure that she must have gone to that Karmi's house. Entire family 100% materialistic. Such a bad association. When she was just 6, at that time she used to chant 6 rounds every day. And I thought that now she's 14. So she will do 14 rounds every day, and very soon my daughter would be initiated. But no, not a single round now. Earlier she used to do such a nice kirtan. But now all you see is her face stuck between those 2 AirPods.
You don't spoil your mood. Now we have Bhakti Vriksha soon. But see, whenever you get time, just please talk to her. Maybe she will share something with you.
What will she share? I have told her many times to increase her rounds, but she just won't listen. Then what is the point of unnecessarily talking to her? Disobedient brat. Just think the example of Lord Sri Ram. Such an obedient son. On one command of his father, he left everything and he went to the forest for 14 years. But these rascals won't understand that.
But Prabhu, Lord Ram is a personality of God.
Enough! It is because of you. You are not strict with her.
Huh?
She listens to you, but your leniency is paving her way to that materialistic association. Don't be Dhritarashtra. Remember, Dhritarashtra was not just blind by his eyes. He was blind by his vision. It is high time that you open your eyes to this reality.
And you also don't behave like Daksha or whatever his name is. She never says anything to you, so you're always shouting at us. Is this a home or a military school? Why can't we just be a normal family?
Shut up! Normal family? That materialistic family is normal for you? Did you hear what she said to me? Did you hear what she said to me? And these are the people who will take Prabhupada's movement forward? Forget about it. For that, we need devotees like Prahlad Maharaj. Just think about elevated Mataji's daughter, initiated Devi Dasi. She has memorized entire Bhagavad Gita. She gives lectures on Srimad Bhagavatam every day. And she does 16 rounds too. And on all Japa retreats, she does 64 rounds without fail.
He always compares me to other children.
See, you both of you, please calm down. It is 6 o'clock. Devotees will be here any time now. Please now go get ready.
Calm down, calm down. Just don't call a spade and let them peddle.
Is this how you talk to your dad?
He's always shouting at us.
Always? Always? Doesn't he care for you? Doesn't he support you? And whatever he is trying to tell you is for your own benefit, beta.
If it's for my own benefit, then why does he have to be so harsh?
See, I understand how you feel, but try to look at his positive side as well. He is preparing for Bhakti Vriksha so nicely. He is trying to bring people closer to Krishna.
But they all don't know how he yells at us. That's why I don't want to listen to him.
See, everyone has got a particular nature. I think you should say sorry to him.
But Mom, I can't.
See, our actions speak louder than our words. Even if you don't feel like, if you exhibit good behavior, then people will be pleased. He will be pleased. And that's what we expect from everyone, right? Otherwise, we all would be just fighting. And how did you come so quick from Karmi's house?
She wasn't home.
decided to stop by today.
Hare
Oh.
Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, how are you all doing? Hare Krishna.
Please come,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare
So good
Krishna.
to see you again.
Thank you, thank you.
All is well, Mataji. All your mercy and good wishes. Thank you very much.
Of
for coming.
course.
Please come, Mataji. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Oh, Hare Krishna devotees, please come.
Hare Krishna,
Please.
Prabhu, please come.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, please come.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Please meet our guide and mentor, Elevated Mataji. Because of her only, we both came to Krishna consciousness. And her love, care and support has always kept us going in our Krishna consciousness.
Prabhu, I have also invited 2 of my Bhakti Vriksha members. I hope it's okay.
Oh yes, Mataji. More the merrier.
Come sit.
Yes, Mataji. Please.
Oh, please come,
Oh.
Yogi Prabhu
Oh.
and Mataji. Please
Hare
come.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Prabhu,
Hare Krishna,
Mataji.
Hare Krishna,
Come sit.
Prabhu.
Come on, sit.
Oh, Mataji, I didn't know that this Prabhu and Mataji were from your Bhakti Vriksha. They do so many services in the temple kitchen.
Of course, Prabhu. Should we start Bhakti Vriksha now?
Yes, Mataji. We were, Hare Krishna everybody, we were studying chapter 16 of Bhagavad Gita, the divine and demoniac qualities. Did I say the chapter right?
Divine and demoniac natures.
Yeah. So we were talking about that, Mataji, in our previous Bhakti Vriksha, and I was explaining how unalloyed devotional service to Lord Krishna helps in developing good qualities in the devotees. Okay, so rapid fire question now. Does anybody remember from our last Bhakti Vriksha, what did we discuss?
Yes, Prabhu. So we discussed how the Lord exhibited humility to Bhrigu Muni. When the Lord was kicked by Bhrigu Muni, the Lord said, he was more concerned about how he was, Bhrigu Muni's lotus feet was hurt by the Lord's chest, hard chest.
Another example was of Sanatan Goswami, like how he didn't want to come in the association of other Vaishnavas because of his oozing pores, and Mahaprabhu was so pleased with his Vaishnava behavior. Vaishnava Sadachar was very pleased.
Yeah, very nice. But Mataji, these are the examples of pure devotees. In our real life, we face so many challenges when we interact with senior devotees or other Vaishnavas. So how to take care of those things?
I will take example of Mragari. He was not a great devotee. Rather, he was a bad hunter, cruel hunter. He used to half kill animals and he would enjoy their suffering. But with mercy of Narada Muni, he started chanting. It was the mercy of great devotee Narada Muni and also acceptance of Mragari. So he dropped his bow and arrow and sincerely took to chanting.
Wow, such a great transformation.
Wonderful, Mataji, wonderful. That's a great example. It's so important, the association of great devotees.
Yes, Prabhu. And because of that Narad Muni's instruction and great association, Mrugari had such a great transformation that initially he was a cruel hunter because of his nature and he enjoyed the suffering of half-killed animals. But when Narad Muni came to see him next time, so he was even trying to protect the ants from crushing under his feet. So such a great transformation, like a cruel hunter became such a great Vaishnava, right? So
Right.
yeah, he
So,
was.
even if we have bad qualities, with association of great devotees, we can go beyond. We all have need to go beyond our nature, but we don't accept it. If we do accept and follow the instruction of devotee, it will be all easy, and Krishna will help.
Yes.
Otherwise, we will be stuck in one place and keep saying, I'm not there yet.
Yes.
And we feel that process is not working.
Right? And we keep half killing people. with our harsh words.
Oh, but will it be authentic if we don't have the quality that we're actually showing?
We don't pretend, but we understand the need of proper behavior. And we apologize dutifully. Practicing the mode of goodness will elevate us, and then it will become our genuine nature. We follow Guru and Krishna and follow their instructions. Otherwise, our lower nature will continue unless we take shelter of Krishna.
Very true, Mataji. By looking at Sanatana Goswami's humility and etiquette, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so pleased. He very happily said that etiquette, Vaishnava etiquette, is jewel of Vaishnava behavior.
Ornament of a Vaishnava. Yes, yes. And he was very pleased at Sanatana Goswami's behavior, right?
Yes.
He said, because of your Vaishnava etiquette, my mind is satisfied.
Yes.
So that's how when we follow Krishna's instructions, he is very pleased, right,
He is
Mataji?
very pleased.
Yeah.
Mataji, thank you so much. You have so many times helped me when I got distracted. I always kept thinking about what is right and what is wrong, and in that whole process I think I forgot that the main goal is to please Krishna. And so thank you very much, Mataji.
Of course,
And,
Prabhu.
Newbie Prabhu, I'm extremely sorry for the other day, the way I behaved with you in the temple kitchen, and I promise you that it will not happen again. Please
No,
forgive
Prabhu.
me.
No, Prabhu, please do not apologize. You are so nice. You so sincerely take care of the services in the temple. I learned a lot from you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dad, I also want to say sorry for how I spoke with you. I will try to chant more often.
Oh, thank you, honey. You are such a wonderful kid, and I'm so proud of you. Thank you, Mataji, from all of us. That this is a wonderful association, and we have learned so much from you. Thank
Of
you so
course,
much.
Prabhu. And I wish that it all gets sorted out for newbie Mataji and Prabhuji. They are sincerely trying to serve Krishna.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for it's such a wonderful environment. Nobody would ever like to leave this movement.
Absolutely.
And we will happily chant Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
And
Hare
Srila
Krishna.
Prabhupada will be happy with us.
Hari Bol!
Yes, let's all do kirtan, and then Yummy Prasadam is waiting.
Hari